Hi everyone. So, most techniques for creating a virtual ensemble require lots of time and preparation. I wanted a technique that I could use reliably and quickly, hopefully during a rehearsal, where students could hear what they sound like as an ensemble on a more regular basis, as opposed to just, once at the end of the semester or anything like that. So, this technique works reliably in my experience, and it's quite simple. You don't need technical experience to be able to do this. So all you need is SmartMusic and your favorite DAW digital audio workstation. For this tutorial, I'll be using Audacity, which is a free, very popular audio software. It does everything you need. If you want to use something more advanced, you certainly can. So let's get started. So first, we assign a piece of music for our students in SmartMusic. They will submit it to us. Once everyone's submitted their parts, all we have to do is go in one at a time and just hit download recording. So we will download each student's recording. This will just take a couple minutes depending on how many students you have. Shouldn't take too long. Once they're all downloaded, you will open up Audacity. You will go and click File, Import Audio. You will select all of your recordings. Hit Open. They will all import into Audacity. You'll see them all here. And there we go. So at this point, thanks to SmartMusic, they should all be lined up. So let's hit play. Okay. So you hear they're all lined up. I didn't have to do any of that work. SmartMusic did all the timing work for us. It took out the steps of creating a backing track, making sure that everything was lined up perfectly. And that's all. That's all. So you'll hear that without doing anything, everything's lined up. We're good to go. Now you can tell, obviously, based on balance and intonation, that we're not playing together as an ensemble in a room. So those are some things that we can go back later and make adjustments to thanks to this recording. We can use that as a teaching tool where they can make more individual adjustments at home on their own, and we can start talking about some ensemble things that we should be thinking about on our own individually at home, concepts that we couldn't really do without this recording. So we can finish here, or we can make adjustments as we see fit. I noticed that the trumpet here at the top is a little bit stronger than everyone else, so I'm just going to click over here in this drag, and I'm going to put the gain down a little bit, bring that trumpet down a little bit. All right, and you can do anything else you want. The purpose for me here is just a quick during class so they can hear themselves play. So you can spend all the time you want adjusting balance, adjusting things like that. But for me, it's just going to be quick. I am going to add a quick reverb effect. So if you go back up here to the effects at the top, just go down to reverb. You have to select tracks, so we want all of them. Control A or Command A. Effect. There we go. Reverb. I'm going to bring it down here, maybe 45 on the room size. Hit preview, and it'll give you a preview of what that'll sound like. Okay, and you can adjust it from here. You can hit OK. You can hit cancel if you don't like it. It's going to hit OK. It's going to apply the reverb. And that's all I'm going to do for now. Like I said, this is just a quick thing for me. You can use it however you'd like. All right, and now we're going to export. So we're going to go back up to File, Export, Export as MP3. We're going to choose a name. We're just going to say test recording. You should be able to leave all this as it is. Should be fine. Hit OK. You can enter this data if you want to, or just leave it blank. It's going to export your MP3. And that's it. So from here, I'll share the MP3 with my students. We'll listen to it live during class. We can provide feedback for ourselves and each other. And they're just going to get the feeling of playing as an ensemble on a more regular basis, as opposed to simply doing a full virtual ensemble performance at the end of the semester, which we will do. But we can do this during class. And, I will give students a chance to work in sections for 15 minutes, and they'll work on a section of a piece. And then I'll say, okay, now record. they'll record. I'll give them 15 more minutes to work on something else while I do this. That's all it should take. It probably would take 5 minutes depending on how many students you have. Download, put them in, export. So it's super quick, and then we can go back and we can come back together and listen to our recordings and give some feedback to ourselves and each other and critique our performance. So of course we have some limitations. SmartMusic, as far as I know, is only on computers and iPads. So I know some of the recording quality on some of these tracks is quite poor. Some of the microphones on the student devices that my students are using are not very good. So that's something that we're going to have to think about. I might have students record on their phone, on their smartphone mic, and just use SmartMusic as sort of a backing track. So that might be an option there. So that's about it. If you have any questions, please let me know. I hope that you and your students will get something positive out of this, and please let me know if you have success or if you have any questions. Take care.